Have you ever looked at a glass of water and wondered what's really in it? Maybe you've seen a muddy puddle and thought about what makes it look so different from the clear water we drink. Understanding what makes up different substances, from the water we drink to the food we eat, is super important. That's where the amazing world of analytical chemistry comes in. Analytical chemistry is like being a detective, but instead of solving crimes, we're figuring out what things are made of. Think about it. Wouldn't you want to know if your orange juice actually had real oranges in it, or if your favorite bag of chips contained too much salt? Analytical chemistry helps us answer these questions and more. It's the science of identifying what's in a substance, that's qualitative analysis, and how much of each component is present, that's quantitative analysis. Let's start with qualitative analysis. This type of analysis is all about figuring out what's in a sample. It's like tasting a chili and figuring out if it has cumin or cilantro in it. You're not measuring how much cumin is there, you just want to know if it's present or not. Qualitative analysis uses different methods to identify the parts of a mixture. One common method is called chromatography. Imagine separating the colors of a marker using a coffee filter and water. That's a simple example of chromatography. It helps us see the different components of a mixture. Now let's move on to quantitative analysis. This type of analysis is all about measuring how much of something is present. Think of it like baking a cake. You wouldn't just throw in a handful of sugar, would you? You'd use a measuring cup to add the exact amount the recipe calls for. Quantitative analysis uses precise instruments to measure the amounts of different components in a sample. One such instrument is a spectrometer. This amazing tool can identify and quantify different elements and compounds within a substance. It's like having a super-powered microscope that can tell you exactly how much of each ingredient is in your favorite snack. Section 4. From Food to Medicine, Analytical Chemistry in Our Everyday Lives. Analytical chemistry plays a vital role in many aspects of our daily lives. Remember those food labels we talked about? They exist because of analytical chemistry. Food scientists use these techniques to determine the nutritional content of our food, ensuring we know how much protein, fat, and carbohydrates we're consuming. But it doesn't stop there. Analytical chemistry is essential in medicine, environmental monitoring, and even forensic science. From testing the purity of our drinking water to developing life-saving medications, analytical chemistry helps us live healthier, safer, and more informed lives. Section 5. Two sides of the same coin. The power of qualitative and quantitative analysis. In conclusion, qualitative and quantitative analyses are like two sides of the same coin. Qualitative analysis tells us what is present, while quantitative analysis tells us how much. Together, they provide a complete picture of the composition of a substance. Understanding these fundamental concepts of chemistry allows us to make informed decisions about the products we use, the food we eat, and the environment we live in. So, next time you're curious about what's in your water, your food, or even the air you breathe, remember the power of analytical chemistry. It's the science that helps us understand the world around us, one measurement at a time.